Today's question is, Anthony, how can I best improve my balance during exercise? So this is a great question, and most people, when they think about balance and trying to improve balance, they think about Bosu balls, right? Or stability balls. When you go to any gym and you see a pile of them in the corner, you see them using them during classes, whatever the case may be, people think, you know what, I need to have some sort of unstable base underneath me, and if I do exercise on top of that, that's going to improve my balance. Now, I want to tell you that that's actually false. That will not help your balance. Balance or kind of unstable surfaces, Bosu balls, stability balls, even they have balance pads you can stand on that are smaller and thinner. They were actually most helpful and started to be used for rehabilitation. So if you sprained your ankle, you would lose some of your ability to control your ankle joint. So people would stand on those and do exercises with one foot on those balance pads to help regain control in their ankle. And so people saw that and thought, hey, maybe we can use that for all exercises. But really the research shows that it only helps when you've been injured. So after an injury, you're trying to rehab, that unstable surface can help you gain control of your joint back. And really just the ankle joint, research also shows that those who use unstable surfaces have a higher risk of knee injury. So really it's good to rehab your ankle, but it's kind of dangerous for your knee if you continue using it beyond that. What I would recommend is really don't use Bosu balls if you want to develop balance, all right, or stability balls. And one of the reasons is it has no carryover to the real world. How often do you walk around or stand on a surface and it's wobbling and balancing like that? Really never. And so your body responds to specific training. Your body lives on a stable, hard surface. So in order to improve your balance, you have to improve your balance on a stable, hard surface. Ways we can do that is to adjust your base of support. If you think about a squat, you have 2 feet about shoulder, maybe hip width. That's kind of a wide base. You're pretty stable. Your feet are touching the ground. Your whole foot's kind of gripping the ground. And so you're stable and controlled. Now, if you want to start to adjust and create a more unstable environment, you can either narrow your stance, or what we like to do is something we call staggered stance, where one foot slides back about 6-12 inches and your back heel goes off the ground. So now you have less surface area touching the ground and you're a little bit a narrower base of support. You can even move to a split stance, where almost like a lunge, where you have 1 foot forward and 1 foot all the way back. Again, you have a narrower base of support, and now your body has to work to stabilize your hips and your core in order to stop them falling over. Another way we can do that is to go on a balance beam, even like a 2x4 or something. Again, that forces you to have inline feet and has a narrower base of support, so your body has to respond. The ground is still stable, and your body can identify with that, and that'll carry over to the real world when you want to work on your balance. Another way you can do it with keeping your feet the same is to do some offset loading. We talked about this in other videos too, but you can take a weight, and instead of holding it in the middle of your body, you can just hold the weight off to one side. So now it's going to try to pull you over, and as you go through a squat or a deadlift or whatever the exercise may be, you have to control that motion, to control that movement, and that helps you have the core engage and gives you better balance and sense of stability as you go through the exercise. So if you want to get better balance, start working on adjusting your stance, get into kind of those lunge patterns or even single leg exercise patterns, do a little offset loadings, maybe even combine the two together if you really want to take it up a notch, but start slow, get a feel for it, and that'll have a lot more carryover to your balance and your ability to move in unstable environments in your real life. Give it a try, let us know how it goes. Until then, move better, train smarter.